Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, June 29th, and we started with squirrel. I'm getting good at teaching squirrel because it's happened for a long time now. Squir, like you might start to say squirt, but then finish with earl. So when you're making your movement from your R to your L, squirrel. It's the movement from to that makes the noise squirrel, squirrel. And that's it. It's the same movement and same combination that's in world and girl and curl, squirrel, withdrawal. So the forget about the second A in the word because even I didn't believe it was spelled this way, but you don't hear that A at the end. You just hear drawl, and you're making an drawl, and then your tongue goes up for the L. If you have the word without the L, withdraw, you just don't push your tongue up for the L, you just leave it flat, withdraw. Corky, the vowel is or, so you have to round your lips. Corky. But 6 is quir. So instead of O, you have to round your lips for the KW and then unround them for the Quir. Quirky. Webinar. Webinar. Thriller. This has a lot of movement too. So out for the TH. Thur. Pull your tongue down before you pull it back because that will help it from stopping, touching the top like thr, thr. So thur. Thriller, 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 thriller. It's a lot of allure there. Thriller, filler, spiller. Breaststroke. Forget about that T in the middle right there. It's just too difficult. We just skip it. Breaststroke. Teller. This is the same lur, pulling back. Teller. Teetotaler, teetotaler. Toddler. The vowel is toddler. This word you have two choices. You can say stress on the first syllable, mischievous, mischievous, or stress on the second syllable, mischievous, mischievous. And this is another one that I discovered I've been saying non-standard this whole time. I've been adding an extra triathlon, but the dictionary says that without it is more standard. Triathlon, triathlon, triathlon. So I'm going to listen. I'm going to watch the Olympics and listen to the American announcers and hear what they say. Kernel. This has got to be one of the most strange differences between what it looks like and what it sounds like. Kernel. And the only time I ever think of this word is with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders. And these, I didn't put any vowel in the middle because I don't want you to think about any vowel. Is it an O? Is it a U? Is it an But it's really just making the L noise. So from the D, since the D and the L are made in exactly the same place, you're just going to quickly start in the D position and pull it down and back up. Dull, dull. So you're holding it in the L position and making noise. Oh, dull. And the same for 19, you're starting in the L position, same as the D, lull. You just very quickly put it down and back up. Lull, dull, lull. Daniel, Daniel. The vowel is Dan. Daniel. And that's the opposite of 24. 20 is a male name usually, and 24 is usually female name, and the stress is on the second syllable, Danielle. Danielle. I'll go back up. Samuel. So we don't usually say Samuel. It's usually shortened Samuel. but there's more than one way. Flaw. So there's no W sound, there's no rounding of the lips, it's just ah, flaw. Telltale. I put tail as two parts because I want you to remember that you're saying tay, your tongue is rising, and then yul, you're sliding down for the, coming down up for the L. Tail. Telltale. The telltale heart. There's Danielle. And these are similar. Michael is a male name, Michael. And Michelle is female, Michelle. This is Stephen. And it's kind of weird that we can spell this with a PH, but it still sounds like a V. Stephen. However, the female name is Stephanie. Stephanie. And we always use an F. So that's confusing. 29, baboon. Or because the ba is not stressed, it could also be pronounced as a baboon. And bam will always stay bam. It won't change to bum. Bam, bamboo, bamboo. Very similar sounding. Yeah. And 4th of July, 4th of July, because the of is really a UV. And when you're making it more casual, you can drop the V and it changes to um, before a consonant after it. If the word after it began with a vowel, like United States of America, then you would hear the V. You would keep the V. But in this case, it's a lot of 4th of July, 4th of July. Aftermath, aftermath. It's a lot of aftermath. This one, you can say two ways. You can use the ng sound with the tongue very high in the back. Strengthen, strengthen. Or drop the ng combination ng and make an n in the front. Strengthen, strengthen. I say the first way, and I do make it more of an A, but strengthen. Strengthening exercises. And exercises is exercises. A lot of people forget the ziz at the end. Exercises. Fireworks. So fire is, again, you have to raise your tongue. Fire. Fireworks. Campfire. We don't have to say camp. Don't release the P. Camp. Just close your lips. Campfire. And then we have a lot of zh practice. Usual. Make your lips small for the wool. Usual. Unusual. Usually. And casual. So it's not wrong if you want to keep the usual. And it's easier that way because then you have a transition between usual. But anytime we can make something shorter, we will. And if we can be lazy, we will. So I'm kind of letting the zh blend into the W. Usual, 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 unusual, usual. I am pulling my tongue back a little more than usual, usual, I think. Usually, casual. And we looked a little bit at the consonant chart of column F with the alveolar. All of these sounds are made in the same place. They touch, or in the case of the R, they get close to the spot right behind your top upper teeth right here. So don't forget that's there to look at. That's it. Thank you if you could join us. It was great to see you. And if not, I hope to see you on a Tuesday or Monday or Wednesday for intonation. Have a good day.